Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel and my allotment dreams. Well, today's vlog is about transformations. It's not about the allotment. It is actually still winter, even though it is getting hotter. It's getting up to, I think it was 10 degrees today. If you're here, just write your name or say hi or something so I know who's here. So today I'm going to talk about the first change that I've been working on. So similarly, I will say in 2015, I actually applied for something that we can do here in Sweden with the tax office, where we ask for that they should go through our debts. And together with tax office and Kronofogden, we go through everything that is possible to make a plan for 5 years how to pay off every debt that we have. In my case, my plan was actually reduced from 5 years to 3 years, since I have been, never been taking anything for me. Every time I got a tax refund, I just let it go to the government. And I did that for several years, especially one year where I had, I think, like 100,000 kronas back. I gave it directly back to the tax office. So when I applied for this payment plan, they gave me a 3-year payment plan, but it will still take me 5 years to get rid of everything. So now 2022 is my 5th year. It means that in February, I'm actually debt-free. So I'm starting a clean sheet, no debts, no nothing. And that feels amazing. I mean, for the last 25 years, I've really been struggling with debts. I haven't been able to rent an apartment. I have always been forced to rent or buy something that is off the public market. So, either I buy my apartment, my house, or I have to rent from someone private. And that means that I've actually been paying maybe double price or more to live in a house or an apartment. So right now, hi, Caesar. So right now I'm actually starting to make all the changes I can do. So when February is up, I can do my first big decision. And that is, how do I want to live and what kind of bills do I want to have to pay? Because up to now, I mean, for 24 years up till now, I have just, been looking for a roof over my head and for my children to be in an area that is okay. And I can't explain the liberation that I feel when I'm talking about this, because it's been 5 years that this day has been like that goal that I've been going forward towards. And finally, I'm doing the countdown. I have less than 50 days left. Can you understand that feeling? Less than 50 days, and then I'm debt free. So what I've done right now is that since I got the message from my sister about my dad, I had to call up my landlord, a private landlord that charged me really good for the house that I rent. And I had to tell him that I had to go abroad and that I can't charge both a rent here and a rent in Australia. So I asked him if I could let it out during my period of time, because I know that if I was gonna, sign it up or say break my deal, I had 3 months to pay the rent still, and that wouldn't help me in any way when I'm in Australia. So I asked him if I could rent it out to a company so he could have some control over that the people who came were good people. I won't say that he was happy or even cooperating. He actually was a bit, oh, let's talk about it. And I mean, hey, my dad is dying. Can you just cooperate? I mean, I'm doing the best I can to figure this situation out, and I hope you're doing the same for me. But he wasn't. He's all about the money. And I'm not surprised because most of them that I've been renting from the last 25 years have been like that. So one choice was I just went through with it and I got a really good family that's living in the house that I rent. And I moved out. I moved out for, let's say it is Wednesday today. I moved out Monday. So Monday evening was the first night I spent in my new room. I'm living in a room right now, just renting one room. And that means that my bills have drastically reduced to less than, let's see, 25% of what I've had for costs the last year. And I mean, 25% for me, that's a lot of money. That means that 75% of my bills are not going to be my bills anymore. It means that 75% of the money that I'm used to paying in bills, I can put aside in my bank account. That means that I, during this year, actually could save the double up that I've already saved on my account. I am so pleased to have put myself in this situation, even though it's not easy. I mean, I live with strangers because I still don't know them, but I think I have to do this for a while. And while I'm doing that, I'm saving up like 75% of what I'm usually paying in my bills. And that 75% is going to help me make a better choice for me when it comes to when I know where I want to live. If I'm going to stay in Sweden, in Staffanstorp, I can find the right apartment that's suitable for my life here. Or if I decide to move abroad to my family down in Australia, I also know how much money I can invest in, because that's what it is. I need to invest in something down there in that case, because I don't have a job there. And if I'm leaving Sweden, I don't have a job here either that can give me a salary. Okay, so you understand? The first step that I've taken right now is an economical choice. This is a change that's going to give me the possibility to, one, be debt-free in a month, 50 days. And the second part is I can pay less than 25% of my bills during the period of time that I'm not living in the house that I'm renting. And that way I'm saving 75% of my income. So I'm hopefully going to have some more money on my bank account when this year